But yes, once again, it is time for the Techo Kaigi, and everybody loves the Techo Kaigi with me, Tsubaki, because I have a lot of notebooks as per usual. But come on, Techo Kaigi 2026. If you don't know what Techo Kaigi is, the rough translation of it is notebook meeting. So you basically have to really sit with yourself and really understand what worked for you and what didn't, especially with your goals and just whether or not things fell apart, which it'd be life. So, oh boy, so many notebooks and journals to go over, but I'm going to start with the main hitter first, as always. The Hibino. Yes, this glorious Midori Hibino, which, if you don't know, is 2 pages per day, which is not a normal setup. I mean, as always, it does have monthly calendar section, but then it just jumps straight into 2 pages per day. I don't know what Midori put in this, but it worked. This works so good that I don't even think there's anything negative that happened with this besides the fact that it helped me use up all my character PET tape, or at least all the anime boys I had, which is incredible. And I hope to kind of keep to some kind of flow next year in this fresh one that's right here. Oh yeah, look at that. See the difference? Look at that. Look how clean this looks. Look how lived this looks. You can see I have like candy wrappers and stuff popping out here. No, the plan for this one that's different from this one is that this one's not gonna have a PET tape, like just always using up PET tape. This one I want to try to draw, try to actually be more artistic in 2026. I have so many pens and markers and what have you. I even now acquired paint. This will be 2026 will be the year of the artist. It's gonna be art. I'm gonna be drawing something. I don't care if it's just me drawing what I see outside the window, which unfortunately, half the time is chaos. But I want this year to be art. Well, this year ended up being layered collages with a lot of tape and a lot of stickers and a lot of paper, a lot of Picassoing here. I must say I did a pretty good job. I've been consistent, thankfully. That's the thing. That's a little bit of a difference between 2025 and 2024. 2024, I didn't really have a chance to go back to the days where I had a little bit of a break, not really a vacation, but yeah, like we are still missing. I need to go back into 2024 and maybe clear that up. But besides that, this year has actually been more consistent. I'm proud of myself. Absolutely. Let's make it to the end. As usual, I do decorate it with like all the little random stickers I get during the year and whatnot. I've been using up a lot of ink. Like I said, I can't even think of a minus for the Midori Hibino. I've used it like there's nothing but a rainbow of ink in here. It's great. This has probably turned out way, like, definitely way more than what I was expecting. I was just expecting, okay, we're gonna use up some ink, use up a little bit of tape, but then it's like, no, I feel like I took it and I threw in an extra mile somehow. So yeah, I'm big happy that I've been consistent. Like, good job me. I think definitely difference is you could tell by the covers. I put stickers on this and I had bought this cover. This cover had more stars on it. It has rubbed off. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna get another. At least not one with like the shiny stuff on it. If I do get another cover, and it has to be like this clear cover that I bought off of Etsy, yeah, it's not gonna be the shiny one. It'll probably just be plain and whatnot. It got this one's getting a little scuffed, but it's cause I'm doing too much out here. It's great. So no, this will still have pretty much the same as this, just less PET tape. I will still throw PET tape in here and washi tape and stickers. It's just that I want it to be more like a life spontaneousness. I want it to be like, oh, a friend gave me some PET tape and a sticker today. I'm gonna put it on the page. That's what I want to do, and then I like draw around it or something like that. Besides that, yeah, I'm still gonna keep the monthly inks. This turned out better than expected. I'm gonna keep this going. But next year, oh my god, next year I'm gonna be even crazier. I'm gonna try to I'm going to try to do one new ink, another ink every week. So each week it's gonna be a completely different ink. So basically, what a year has like 52 weeks. Let's see if we can get 52 inks in this notebook. I think we could do it because I'm known for ink. It's not that hard to get ink. It's hard to get out ink, not get in. It's a lot easier really trying to get more ink unfortunately than to make some space. I am trying to make some ink space now, but that's not going to ruin the plan that I got cooking up over here. So yes, I hope you're all excited to see the rainbow. This one's definitely gonna get chonked up. Yeah, besides that, let's go. Whole year. I love the Hibino. I like it so much that if I could, I would probably just get the day free one in case things get financially rough and I just have it as a backup in case I can't buy it for that year. I have a backup. I as long as it still has 2 pages per day, if I decide to journal every single day, let's go. Besides that, yeah, like I mean it's taking a bit of a beating. You can see it's kinda peely a little bit. But for the most part, it's been a trooper. Been a trooper. Thank you, Midori. Please keep this going as long as possible. Okay, next one. This one is not really seen that often, and I'm gonna try to change that. So this is a Let's Stationery Mini 6 in this yellow color that was exclusive that I nicknamed it lemon snackies because I like lemon and if I see a lemon snack I will buy it. And of course I have like my lemon sticker here. So this is mostly my travel journal, right? This is what I take with me when I have to go visit family and do all this other stuff. If I actually travel, this is what I take instead of taking this huge chonker. Because if I lose, especially like if I lose this, I'm gonna like absolutely like be up the wall. But this is lighter, a little bit easier to carry. And I basically just write notes and then I transfer it in here. So, it's just a normal binder using it should be Sterling Inks. Yeah, Sterling Inks grid. Pretty good. Cause I still bring a fountain pen when I travel. Besides that, I think what I'm also gonna do in here when it's not being used for travel, which is like, 95% of the time, I might actually use this to swatch inks that I'm willing to swap with people. I I rather try to do that. At least then people could have a physical way to see the ink swatches. And yeah, besides that, if anybody needs ink, let me know somehow. I still have a bit. The ink swamp has lessened, but well, we will get through this. Besides that, I'm still using it, just not that consistently, but that's kind of the point. That's kind of the plan. Okay, what do we got next? Okay, we're gonna go. Oh my god, we need to do the weeks. Everybody asks me about my Hobonichi weeks. And this is the one for 2026. And this is the one that I had this year. So you guys know that I actually strangely got a plain weeks this year and I painted it, which I think was a great idea. I already started in the 2026. But long story short, this year was rough. This year was rough for the weeks. My work schedule threw me off so bad that there's like so many blanks here. You could see the inconsistency. It got really bad. Tried to keep it up, tried to sticker it, try to decorate it. You can see I was trying to figure out how I was like gonna put like my tracking my spending on here. That also went out the window and whatnot. But then slowly but surely, like the doodles became more consistent, which is good. That's what I wanted. But funny enough, this did something. This conveniently did something. One, if you want to see all my doodles, my little monthly my weekly doodles for the whole month, it is a Ko-Fi tier now. But additionally, funny funny because I used to have a game journal, right? Which I think a few people remember. It kind of died because I haven't been consistent with games except for when I play with other people. So I've actually been doodling a bit about like how the game streams go in here. So I think the weeks interestingly replaced my game journal a little bit for the better, but that's because what I doodle is just like my daily life. It's just me screeching at work, me complaining it's cold. It's pretty usual. Look at that. Look at that. My emotional support tree right there. Like it's just my life. So this year was really rough. I picked myself back up and I'm going to pray that I'm going to be consistent for 2026. We're going to hope. Do I have to do a lot of things to try to keep myself up? Absolutely. But I am trying to be a little bit more proactive in here. So I am noting. See, the thing is that my schedule kind of flip flops on a weekly basis, but I'm trying to note when I have to pack lunch because I'm, trying to be good and not keep buying takeout. I put events here. I put my streams here. I should put my random streams in here. Now I'm also including how much I spent, but the thing is that like I'm not I'm actually only spending in cash, so it is a lot more easier. I What I've painfully realized is that I know other people have ways to track their credit card spending, but sometimes it looks like rocket science. And because it's just all because if you have multiple cards and you're swiping all over the place, it does get rough. So if I just stick to just cash spending, I think I could continue this in here. I think we could stay strong. So it's like morning notes, basically packing lunch, go to the post office, take out cash, is there an event that day? And then it's just like, oh, am I streaming? How much did I spend? And like other nightly reminders. Yeah, so it's not. I think we could keep that. We could keep that's how my left side of the weeks will go, and then my right side is still like my little daily little life doodles, which kind of keep me sane at this point. So I just need to be a little bit more proactive with trying to note when I actually have my little random streams. I am trying to stream more, like hopefully a lot more. It's just that, yeah, you can see how sad this was. Sorry. Yeah, it was like it was not being too too consistent. So also I am using the calendar. This is actually the weeks has a proper calendar use here. I am like noting when I'm gonna be out. So I've been using this washi tape. Yeah, I've been using this washi tape to try to mark when I'm taking time off. And I'm also noting like, what is it for? Because, there's a bunch of holidays and whatnot. Besides that, I already decorated the edge, so I think we're good. So yeah, besides that, I know a lot of people ask about my weeks. Stream, don't worry. I told you guys right when I started that I turned off the alerts is cuz I want to. We're almost there. We're almost there. Ooh, I think next thing we're going to go. Okay, this one's quick. This one's quick. This plotter, the fifth anniversary plotter, I'm still using it for work. I can't really show you what's in it because sensitive information. I do want to do a video on how I set up the blue grid, the blue grid for it. So, but besides that, please know that this is working, but I'm getting severely burnt out at work. So, some days I need to force myself to update this, unfortunately, but let me put it back in my work pouch right now. I do bring it to meetings. It is helpful, and at least it looks very professional and very nicely patinaed now, actually. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. Besides that, project journal. I need to actually update this. I might update this today. But this is for all my Ko-Fi projects and things that I, doodle and try to figure out how I want to try to complete it. And when I do complete it, I completed a bit. It's just that me making a lot of stuff and it's just me. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, but I do have a lot more ideas and I do talk about them on stream. I just need to write them down and push them into fruition. Besides that, I don't think I'm going to use up this Hobonichi plain notebook. Like, if I use it up by the end of 2026, that'd be kind of great. But then what will happen is that I'll probably just get another Hobonichi plain notebook and like keep it going. Like it's gonna be like volume 1, volume 2, volume 3 kind of shenanigans. So besides that, I'm still posting stuff on Ko-Fi. It's just who do I need some more time? But yeah, I think I did explain how I been writing in this. It's just I write the idea and like I basically break down the steps that I need to do just to like push myself through it. Besides that, it's been helpful. I just need to update it with as of right now, embroidery patches and possibly some other embroidered patches that I'm trying to wrap up. And yeah, I just want to also make some more digital photo sets. That's what I wanted to do. Does Tsubaki need an art stream? Probably. Maybe we do need more art streams. Okay, let's. We're gonna talk about some failures. Some failures here. The actual elephant in the room. Why the Hobonichi 5 year did not make it to 2026? So that's, you could probably read, it's this. I got the 22 to 26 one. So I actually did write this in a Substack post, like what exactly happened, but basically just to reiterate, I got burnt out from writing about how to like live sustainably because of the fact that outside factors, capitalist society, and just overall like financial and social, like social struggles happening actually did end up impacting my me to be consistent in here. I was consistent and then it fell off, and then I tried again and then it fell off, and now it's just here. But fear not, because this kind of ended up evolving into something else, which I'm going to show you right here. This is a plotter square. The Shiranami leather. So this is now like my sustainable living kind of journal, where I just, it's basically very similar to how I was writing in this, just a lot more condensed, and at least I could take these out, probably, and save them for future notes. But yeah, besides that, and I even have some doodle pages and whatnot. Just yeah, like I think this has been helping me. Most of the time I bring it to work because that's sometimes when I get more ideas as to like how I could switch things up, or like, oh, what's like really stopping people from being sustainable with like this one particular thing. So I am sorry, Hobonichi. I really wish I could have saw this to the end. I mean, I'll still hold it in archive because I think one of these days I'm gonna just go through this to transfer it over in here. But aside from that, it did not work. So I think it just brings into like a good question for everybody. Just as like, only you can understand yourself and how often you're going to write about something. Cause like, sure, you could write about, you know, maybe like little bits of your life every day, but if it's like a really deep topic and you do like a lot of research and use up a lot of brain power and a lot of like emotional processes to like write about certain things, depending on how things go, you may or may not burn yourself out. So just do keep that in mind. Only you know what's really going on inside your head. And actually following that, I don't really show this too much. The Let's Stationery Micro 5 in red. I keep decorating it even more. But I don't really show it because it's basically I call it the Ambalam. It's like a little jokey name. But this is actually more like a emotional regulation kind of journal for me. So, if I really got some strong emotions and I definitely don't want it to just like splurge, like just like I don't want it to go out on people. It goes in here, so that's why stays shut. But it's been helpful. It's been working. I don't use it all the time. It's just, sometimes things happen and you feel a certain way. Sometimes, well, at least for me, I feel like I need to write it out. So that often stays in the bag until I need it. Oh, actually, I think I might go back to my weeks real quick because I don't know where my pal planner went, but it was the journal I was trying to, write about what I was reading. Now, unfortunately, I am not that consistent with reading anymore. I have painfully realized this. So, I am tempted currently, I don't know, to possibly use the back of the Hobonichi Weeks to, or at least like maybe the My 100, one of these. I will use one of these lists in the back of the Hobonichi Weeks just to like mark which books I've read. I might actually start with whatever's in my physical library because I need to make some space. I need space in my own library. No, it's okay. It has to be done. So either way, I realize I cannot just have one solid book yet for reading, unfortunately. So that's just me. I wish I had more consistent time to read, but my job is not making it easy, unfortunately. I feel like I got through most of the important things, but God always mentioned the olive TN, which I need to bring out more because I mostly use it for stream stuff and stream doodles, or at least one insert is always used for stream doodles. And then, well, this is like my stamps, like actual like stamp kind of collection here. I do have another insert just that's actually for like postage stamps too, but want to try to pull this out more. In fact, I should just leave it out. I want to leave it out. I feel like I need to redo this patch over here, but it's still alive. Don't worry about it. As you say, I probably should doodle a bit more. I feel like I should I don't know, maybe one of these days for co-file just like actually have, I don't know, maybe some like officialized doodles of stream. Besides that, moving on to my Louise Carmen, which I actually further customized again because wapow, I painted this. I think it looks great. I think it looks better even close up. But I'm going to use this for like my crafts, like actual like I'm using it for a bit of crafts and I'm using it for like some random comic ideas and whatnot. But I'm gonna try to use this more. I have another Carmen insert. Actually, I think this is a no, this was a story writing run. But I am gonna try to probably use it for crafts or just writing some other snippets and things. We will try. I don't know. Hopefully, people will let me know if that actually sounds like a great idea to have. I don't know. Oh, stream comics officialized. I feel like I should do that for the subscribers. I might do that for them Twitch subscribers. Have official comic, at least digital. And then if you guys wanted physical, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm trying. You went over that. Besides that, I do have a new addition right here to my life, which is gonna help me. In fact, I didn't even write about it yet, so this is kind of like a huge sneak peek. I have all these charms and stuff already on it. But this, in fact, we need to zoom in. This is the Luce ring, Promiso, due to a nice friend going to Japan and getting this, not only for themselves but also for me. I have been a bit obsessed. Why? Because it's absolutely adorable. This comes in multiple colorways, and I honestly don't even know how you can even try to get this to the US without basically asking somebody to like buy it for you, unfortunately. But I love this. This was a great there's just so many great ideas in one here. First of all, so they have different versions. This is the one that comes with D rings, here and here, which I have attached this cute little chain that I forgot I had there. But you could basically attach a leather strap or whatever strap you want and just be like using this as a little bag. Just carry it around. Look at that. Woo. But anyway, they also I like this because this version has like little pockets here. So if I want, I could put my business card, and actually look professional. But we're otakus here, so that's not how that works. So you put your high anime boys instead. Put it in the front and the back. Don't even worry about it. But I love the inside. The inside is what makes it. So it came with this little notebook. I could take it out, by the way. It came with this little notebook, and I've been using it for like writing little notes. For example, this is just something for this month, to buy stationery fest tickets and, upgrade the streaming mic. But this is like a whole memo system. This thing's just made for you to take notes on the go. That's literally all it is. And look, you could like just customize it however way you want, which is great. I actually took some sticker release paper and I put it over here. So now I have little labels I can just stick and put wherever I want. And this is an additional thing right here, this card holder, which you could take out and just use it by itself. This is actually a little flap that just tucks in. See? So you could just use this. I just have some page flags in there. You could just use this like this, if you're going to like an event, a convention or something. Put your cash in here, put your card in here. You good? And then make notes about what you bought because you never remember who you bought from. But then it also came with this little like memo in the back here. And what's great about this is that it doesn't even matter. You could put it whatever orientation you want. It could be like from the top, from the bottom right here, and on either side because it's the same on both sides. It's great. And I still have space. Actually, I still have space like right back here. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do there if I do. And yeah, and there's still like a little still space here too. So you could like sneak your cash in places. But also what I additionally love is that this pen loop. First of all, not only does it fit the Uniball P to a T, it was made for the Uniball P, absolutely. But you could put it anywhere you want. You could put it in the front or the back. It does not matter. You just you just put it wherever you want. I like it in the front though, personally. Just letting you know. Just saying. See, look at that. It's module. It's it's secure. It's cute. You could put charms on it because it's a D ring. I This is great. They should have a US store. I don't know how they would do it, but they need to do it somehow, I would think. Besides that, I think we went over everything. I feel like everything else I have is just like, a random sketchbook and whatnot. I do hope to do more in this notebook, the this notebook that I just write little stories from like the Discord and whatnot. And it's just filled with pom pom. But I need to get back into this if possible. Besides that, I think that was generally everything that I'm going to use for next year. Was that a lot? Absolutely. Um Apologies, but we have a lot of plans, but our plans mostly consist of trying to stay crafty, trying to keep writing, and yeah, just trying to keep going. Besides that, let me know what you guys are gonna take from this whole Techo Kaigi. Did I give you any ideas? Hopefully I did not enable you. Please use what you could get or you have. I know times are rough, especially over here, so yeah, until next time, especially a big thank you to everybody that does watch my Hibino monthly flip throughs. I know I still, as the time of this is posted, I still have November to do because it's December 6th right now. So, we'll still keep going with that. I've been learning and growing so much from this. So please continue on with my flip through journeys. I still got a lot more supplies to use. All right. Signing off, and until next video.